garden of Changdeokgung Palace. Originally, the royal garden was simply called the rear garden. REAR means its location. The garden was located behind of the palace buildings, so it was called like that. But today, the nickname is much more famous. Sometimes this is called the secret garden. Of course, it's not secret anymore. It's already open to public. But before, yes, in Joseon, king, royal family members, and someone who got permission from the king could come into the royal garden. Except then, nobody could come in. Experiences, don't miss out. Before, two palaces were sharing the royal garden, so they were connected. Later, some kings and the princes had even stayed in their palace too. But today, just a few traditional buildings are remaining. You know, from like the princes' studying rooms. Do you remember most of the palace buildings are painted with a beautiful green, red, and sometimes orange, yellow? That kind of a colorful paint is totally called danchang decoration in Korean. It was only for temple and the palace buildings. Looks pretty. Also, it could prevent the buildings from decay and erosions. One of the practical ways to protect the wooden structure. They just needed a lot of years. So, yeah, it is sad that Joseon people didn't like the maple that much. They loved evergreen trees. So, the pine tree, yeah, that was the most loved one. You know, the lotus blooms out on the dirty mud in the water. And all the people believed that the lotus could purify the dirty water. So it was regarded as a symbol of purity or cleanliness in this country. Lotus was loved by many. We have a white one too, but everywhere it has this pretty color. Just please watch your head. Well, in the end of Joseon period, finally Joseon was open. So a lot of some Europeans, Americans, they visited the country, the Joseon. Then they recorded about the Joseon's people. Well, actually, they said that Joseon's people are taller than Chinese or Japanese. But you know, at that time, Joseon's people's average height for the women is about just 140 centimeters. No color on the building, but you can see the red on the trees. This maple is so special one. All year round, you can enjoy the red leaves on this tree and also over there. Kind of a hybrid one. Japanese maple and the Korean maple are mixed. So yeah, just except winter, you can see just red leaves all year round. Well, this is the women's quarters and the areas. So everything was divided. Even the gates are not same. Can you see the difference? Yeah. The look, that is higher than this one. That means that was for the man, yeah. Also, the people believed that man was superior to women. The curtain line and the cabbage floor. Well, it is said that that was from a small boat ship. The king didn't need a float boat in the pot. Small boat was always at the top. So when king visited there, king could enjoy the views with the feeling of standing on a small floating boat. And another building was made on the hill over there. Actually, two buildings are from the past, so the country was under change. If you visit Japanese garden, the curved pond and the springs are really common. It is said that this area was affected from some kind of Japanese culture. But you know, in the late 1800s to early 1900s, Japanese garden, Japanese art, Japanese color, Japanese fashion style